This is Parallels 26.2.0. As usual, we are just on the Parallels original page with Safari as a decoy to make it look like we are doing something that's not completely legal. Yeah, so follow along. The file is in the Telegram link in my channel. Yeah, that's it. Double click the ISO, then copy that DMG and paste it in your documents folder. It has to be documents. And after pasting it, go back and look for my crazy text file, which is also included in the zip file, and copy those text, all of them, and paste them in terminal at once and run it. So I've copied it. I'm going to launch my terminal now, and I'm going to paste it. Alright, so paste, click enter, grant access, put in your password, even if you can't see it, and click enter, and it's done. You can close terminal now if you like. So it's time to go back to documents, that folder documents, and launch that DMG you copied and pasted there. Double click the installer button, and it's all business as usual from this point, I guess. Yeah, put in your touch ID. Grants access to documents and whatever other folders you need access to. Fun fact, this is also my first time trying this particular version, so I didn't even know what to expect. But it should be quite interesting seeing if this works out in the end. Install Windows. I had to download it for some reason. Yeah, my ISO file was far from me, so I just downloaded it. Alright, fast forward to where it's done downloading. That should happen in a second, or two, or three, four. Oh, there it is. Alright, now it's validating, and the installation should begin as soon as the validation is done. Here, click the little play icon and access whatever it needs to access, grant more access, camera, microphone, whatever. Alright, yeah, the first phase of the installation is underway. Yeah, let's sit back and enjoy the process, right? Still installing. And by the way, never update. Yeah, never allow the Paradox app to auto update. You can see at this point there is no update, but eventually an update will come out. And if you are currently still running this, do not click on auto updates. Alright, let Windows continue doing its thing. Just a moment. Looks like we're about getting into the final phase before we see if it worked quite alright or not. More access, grant them all. Alright. Looks like Windows is done installing. Although my 8 gigs of RAM is the last place you want to enjoy Parallels on. Checking for updates. I wonder what Windows does when it shows checking for updates. It just consumes a bunch of data and background stuff, I guess. Yeah. Restarts are perfectly normal. Try coherence another time, I guess. But it's a nice feature when you think about it. No Windows OS, just macOS and Windows apps existing side by side. Alright, the final phase is right here. Yeah, good things are coming my way. Almost there and done. There is one buggy black screen that just came for some reason when I tried to maximize the view. Yeah, so to pass time, apologies if my voice is so boring. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like I am more suited towards tutorials as a tech creator than, how MKBHD and Mr. Hosey Boss are able to make their videos more entertaining. My voice is just the kind of voice you fall asleep to in class. I think that's the most accurate description I can think about. Yeah, black screen gone. We can read this stuff on Microsoft Edge and accept terms and conditions and close Microsoft Edge and enjoy our view of the Windows 11 wallpaper. That's an iconic design when you think about it. All right, at this point, everything works perfectly all right. Yeah, and you can see this one is not a hassle. There is no much terminal BS to deal with. It's very straightforward. Yeah, I could have made the video a lot shorter, but it has to get to that 8 minute mark in 3, oh, 1, 0.